Welcome to Beyond Wellness Fitness Classes. I'm Kristin, and I'm looking forward to working out with you for the next few weeks. We're going to be building our strength and stamina. I just want to remind you to listen to your body as we move through the movements and only go through the range of motion as far as your body allows. We're going to start with our beginner strength training. So if you need a chair for balance or any other object, you can put your hand on it. Otherwise, you're just going to engage your core, spread out your legs, and we're going to lift, alternate leg lifts. So I'm just going to remind you that your shoulders are back and down. We're squeezing in our core. Exhale as we lift up our legs. Looks good. We're going to switch to a butt kick. So we're just lifting up our heels to the butt. If you don't need the chair, you can take away the chair. It's up to you what your body is allowing today. Looks good. We're going to go into a up row. So you're going to have your hands facing towards you, and you're going to pull up and close. Open and close. Open and close. Open and close. One more time. And down. We're going to put our hands on our hips, and what we're going to do is we're going to hinge down. So when I look forward, we're going to move and hinge at our hips, and you're going to exhale and come all the way up. We're going to remember that our spine is nice and long and straight. As we go down, we're lengthening our hamstrings, slight bend in our knee, looking good. Give me 4 more. 3, 2, 1 more. We're going to do a rotational twist. So we're going to take our hands in front of us and squeeze our palms together, and we're going to twist to the side, and we're pivoting the back foot that we're moving on. Pivoting on the side, squeezing our torso, warming up our body nice and slow. We're going to start back at the top. If you're ready to pick up the pace, we're going to do some knee raises with our arms. Now remember, you can still use your chair if you need. Otherwise, we're warming up those bodies. Looks good. We're going to switch to our butt kick. So you can add a little bit more of a step if you want. Nice and big. Looks great. Keep it up. All right, we're going back to our hinge. So we're going to put our hands on our hips so that we know we're hinging down. Looking out in front of you, and then you're coming back up and smiling at me. Looks good. So you're looking down and come up. Make sure your core is nice and tight. Beautiful. Give me 2 more. All right, putting our palms together, we're going to add our twist. So we're pivoting and twist. Warming up our torso for what's to come. Looks good. We're feeling strong. Getting ready for what's to come today. Good. We're going to roll our shoulders back. Take it big to an arm circle. Good job. And the other way, forward. All right, we're going to put our hands on the hips, and we're going to do a small lateral lunge. Back and forth, nice and slow still. Warming up our legs even more. We're going to get into some squats and some lunges. So we really want to activate the lower part of our body. Looks good. And you're going to walk your feet in, toes, heels, and march it out. Here we go. So that was our warm-up. We're going to start with our squat. So how the squat works is your feet are a little bit wider than shoulder width apart for what feels comfortable for your body. Your toes go slightly bent out. Your chest is wide open, your shoulders are down. You're going to bend down as low as you can like you're picking up a box. And then you're going to come up and you're going to open your hands like there's a rainbow in the sky and bring it back down. So you squat down like you're picking up a box, you stand up, rainbow it up. So when you go down, you're inhaling. You push through your feet, exhale, come up and rainbow. Here we go. Down, exhale, up, push. 4 more. Looks good. Big rainbows, picking up that box. As we increase our range of motion in our squat, you're gonna push your butt back, down, come up, open it up. 1 more. Looks good. Here we're gonna hinge at the waist, and we're gonna do a bent over row. So your hands are in front, you can close your fists, your knuckles are pointing. We're gonna do a wide grip row. So if you can look at my back, my legs are shoulder, it's nice and straight. My spine is in neutral. I have my core engaged, and then I'm gonna row up. And when I squeeze my shoulder blades, it's like I'm squeezing a pencil in between there. So squeeze. Give me 3 more in the hinge position, and then we're gonna go into a hinge and row at the same time. 1 more. So from the front, it looks like this. We hinge, we come down, we row up, down, up. And pull it up. Remember, just because we don't have weights, I want you to think about the muscles that you're using. So you're going down, squeeze those shoulder blades, squeeze your glutes. Looks good. And up. 2 more. Perfect form. Keeping our core engaged. Shoulders back and down. Last one. Looks good. All right. We're going to move into a lunge. Again, if you have something that you need to use for balance, that would be great. You're going to pretend your legs are on a train track. So they're going to go back. One leg's going to go back. And you're going to take your knee, make sure it's aligned with your ankle. And you have a puppet string tied from your head up. And your weight goes down and up. As you go down, you inhale. As you push up through your foot, you exhale. Now your range of motion, if you have your chair too, might just be a little bit low. Okay, so some of us are going to get really low, and some of us are just going to get medium. It's what your body is feeling like today. Okay, we're keeping our knee in line with our ankle. You can have your hands on your hip if you're ready for that. Come on, we're gonna do 3, 2, 1. Bring your leg in, shake it out. We're gonna take the other leg back, same thing. Puppet string, so we're nice and tall. Chest is open. We have our feet in line, they're on their train tracks, and we're going down. Here we go. You're gonna give me 6 more. How low are you going? Are you just staying here? That's okay. If that's where your range of motion is, that's where you go. Are you going lower? 3, 2, 1. Looks good. Now we're going to move into an axe chop. We do lots of axe chopping here in Canada, so we're gonna push our palms together. We're gonna create tension. We're starting at our hip. Our legs are in an athletic stance. So a slight bend in our knee. What we're gonna do, we're gonna bring our axe up and we're gonna chop it down. Up and chop. Now when we come up and you bring it down, you can add a little mini squat. Add a little mini squat, so we're pushing our butt back. Just a little one. I want you to really think about your muscles you're using as you chop that wood. Maybe something made you a little angry this week. Hey, you think about that as you're pulling it down. 4, come on. 3, 2, 1. Great work. Shake it out because we're going to the other side. Are you ready? So palms together, starting at the opposite hip. We're going down, starting up, pull through, squeeze, put tension on your palms and really think about chopping it down. Now we're gonna add the mini squat. Squat and up, squat. Yes, you are stronger than you think. We are warm. Come on, you got this. Squeeze, pull. Pull those arms down, squeeze, squeeze. 3, 2, 1. Good job. We're gonna go into an incline push-up. So the incline push-up It's gonna engage your whole body. So we're gonna find something to lean on or a wall. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna spread our fingers nice and wide. You spread your fingers so you can really grip into your ground or the wall. You're gonna have your feet on your tiptoes, and then you're gonna push your weight back on the heels. You're squeezing your butt and your core, and we're gonna go down and up. Here we go. Come on, squeeze. So as you're going up, make sure that you're not flaring out your elbows. And one way you can do that is making sure your core, your glutes, all stay engaged. 4 more. Looking straight ahead. We're having our head up nice and high so it's in line with our back, so it's not hanging low. 1 more. Looks good. Shake it out. Whew. How you doing? You getting warm? We're gonna repeat that. That was round 1. So we're gonna start back at the beginning and we're going into our squat. So this time I encourage you to take your squat a little bit deeper. So it looks like this. We're gonna take our legs wide and you're gonna squat down. Pick up that box a little bit lower maybe if you can. And then when you come up, you're gonna open up into a big rainbow. Here we go, squat down, up, rainbow your arms. Picking up all those Amazon purchases. Well, I hope they're not all Amazon. I'm hoping we're shopping local, doing some curbside pickup. That's right. Got lots of nice little shops in Swan River. So picking up those parcels, opening them up. Yeah, here we go. Open. 2 more. How low can you go? Are you exhaling as you come up? Exhale. Good job. All right, we're gonna go back into our bend over row. So we're hinging from our waist. So remember, it hinges forward. And then we're gonna roll up, down, and popping back up. Squeeze those shoulder blades in. And then look at me. So as you go down, you're looking in front of you to keep your neck nice and lined and neutral. And then when you come back up, you look at me. It's great. Here we go. Pull up. Squeeze. Even if we're not using weight, that's okay because we're still activating our muscles with our minds. So think about squeezing that pencil. We got 2 more. And then we're moving on to that lunge. 1, 2. All right, and up. Now our lunge, we got our train tracks. 1 leg goes behind. I either got my hand on a chair or my hand on my hips. And we're gonna go down as low as we can and coming back up. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. So we really need to work on our breathing. So then if we increase our weight, that we have the proper technique to push up. So if I'm carrying my suitcase once that airplanes and airports open up, come on, you gotta think about those hot destinations we're heading to someday. And lift them up, push through your heel. 2 more. And come in. Whew, same thing on the other side. Hands on your hip or the chair or down low like you're gonna carry some suitcases. Now our weight's going down. Here's my puppet string. Nice and tall chest. You're proud to be here today. I'm proud of you for being here and showing up, sticking through. How deep's your range of motion right now? Can you go a little bit lower? Give it a try. 3, 2, 1. Come back up. Switching over to our axes. Axe chop, palms together, tension up. You ready? So we're gonna start off. Thumbs up, mini squat down. We're a little bit warmer. You're just about at the end of your workout for you beginners. But don't worry, that doesn't mean you have to stop here. That means this could have just been your warm-up. And you can join us for round 2. Come on, push. 3, squeeze that axe. 2, 1, other side. Tension on those hands, here we go. Up, down, down. Exhale. Breathe with me, core's nice and strong. Yes, come on. 2, 1. Whew. Last set of incline push-ups. You got this. So, set your arms a little bit wider than shoulder width. Rotate your wrist like you're opening a jar of pickles. Okay, and then put your weight into your heels. Core is nice and strong. Glutes are strong, and we're gonna go down and up. Inhale, exhale. 4 more. This is it. 3, squeeze that core. 2, 1, and you're done. Good job. Stay with us for round 2. All right, round 2, I'm encouraging you to grab weights or something that you can use as weights, but again, you don't need them. I'm gonna show both movements with weights and without. So if you have them, great, and if not, that's okay. I'm gonna get mine ready so I can show both ways. What we're gonna start with here is a 3-way lateral lunge. So you're gonna open up your legs, and they're gonna be parallel with your feet facing forward. And this range of motion, how low you can go, depends on you. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the side, 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 center, other side, side. So we're alternating which sides we start on. There we go. Side, side, center. Side, 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 center. We're starting the other way. Side, 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 center. So we're doing 3 lateral lunges and starting back in the center. And then we start in the opposite direction. Looks good. So some of you might have a little bit deeper of a range of motion, and that's okay. And some of you might just be going here, and that's fine too. You got to choose. So we go here, 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 center. There we go. 12 more seconds. We're going to do it for 30 seconds. 10-second rest. We can do that. We can do anything for 30 seconds. Side, 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 center. Side, 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 center. Looks good. Side. And up. We're going to take a break. If you're ready to grab your weight, you're going to bend your knees and pick it up. And all you're going to do is you're going to hug it into your body. Your elbows are going to be squeezed in. Legs take out. Okay, same thing. We're going to sink into the side lunge, back again, center. So because we're adding the weight, it gets a little bit more tricky. When you come up, that's when you're exhaling. Inhale, exhale. Looks good. Keep your chest nice and proud. Shoulders are back and down. Core is engaged. Looks good. Ooh, are your legs burning yet? Mine are. I lost count there. There we go. 1, 2, 3, center. Yes. Come on, feel that burn with me. Woo. Up. 5 seconds. 1 more. Up. Ooh, shake it out. What was that? That was good. All right. If you're going to just use your hands for this one, we're going to do an alternating overhead shoulder press. So your elbows are nice and tight. And we're going to do our right arm first. So remember, you're opposite to me. So we're going to go up, down. When you come down, go nice and slow. Even if you're not using the weight, think about contracting your muscles. So we're going to go down, and now when we go here, you're going to pivot and rotate and back up. Left goes straight up and down, pivot with a rotation. We alternate to our right, we pivot, go up. Looks good. Up, down, up. Great work. Up, rotate. Yes. Push, pivot. Next round, guess what? I'm grabbing my weights. Are you? Maybe you're grabbing some soup cans. What else you got at home that you could use? Our imagination is great. 8 seconds. Push all the way up. Our core is engaged. Woo. Looking good. And rest. Shake it out, especially if you had those weights. Maybe you need to release the weights. I'm going to pick up my weights by bending my knees, coming all the way up. So once again, are we ready? Break's just about over. We're going to rack our dumbbells, or just our hands if that's where we are still. Okay, palms are facing each other, knuckles are up to the ceiling, and we press up. Look at where my arm is, close to my ear. We come down. Now I pivot and up. Nice big smiles together. Yes. 30 seconds. So what can we do in 30 seconds? We can work hard in 30 seconds. Come on. Pivot. Squeeze. Really control that weight as you're coming down. I'm feeling it. I hope you are too. Stick with me. You know, sometimes when I'm at home, those last 10 seconds, I may just watch the person on TV. I hope that's not you today. Come on. Stick with me. 10 seconds. Woo. You're doing great. Push through. One more. Center. Release. Get rid of your weight. Whew, how was that? Back at the beginning, we're going to our 3-way lateral lunge. Are you ready? Here we go. So 2, 3, center. Now right now, I don't have my dumbbell in my hand. That doesn't mean you can't. Up. Or maybe this time, I'm gonna go a little slower and I'm gonna get a little bit lower. How are you feeling? Hands are up to support. My range of motion is getting a little bit lower. Come on, and walk it in. That was 30 seconds. We're gonna get our weights for those alternating overhead presses. If you don't have weights, that's okay. Follow along. Here we go. Rack them up. Right here, we're gonna go right, press, pivot, press, step. Other side, pivot. Whew, nice, controlled movements. All the way up by our ears. Yes. As we push up, that's when we exhale. Whew. Come on. One more. Done. Whew. And rest. All right. We're going to finish this round with the balance activity. So what you're going to do is you're going to have one leg down first. It's going to mean a slight bend so your whole leg's engaged. Your shoulders are back and down. Your core is engaged. You're going to lift that leg up as high as you can. If you're not there, it's okay to be doing this. You choose you. I'm going to try and go for a full balance. Look at something that's not moving. You're going to hand your hands. Whoa. You're going to have your hands in front of you. You're going to open the door. You're going to raise your hands, come down, close it. So what are we peeking at today? Hopefully something sunny and bright. What are we looking at? Open that cupboard into something exciting. Now, really engage your core. Really push up, squeeze those arms. 2 more. Whew. Looks good. And release. Whew. Shake it out. Got to do the same thing on the other side. Get your balance. Maybe you're just here again. Maybe you're a little bit higher. You pick. We're going to close the door. We're going to open the door. Squeeze your muscles up. Yes. Think about your core here. Can you feel how tight it is? Your shoulders are away from your ears. And we're breathing. Exhale. Looks good. Come on. How's your balance? Did you have to put your foot down once? That's okay. Reset. Start again. Nobody's perfect in this. We just want to do better than we did yesterday. Come on. Here we go. 10 more seconds. Ooh, how's that leg? Getting a little shaky? One leg is always a little bit harder, and that's okay. Come on. You got this. So close. One more. Yes. Woo, we're done that block. You did it. Easy peasy. All right. We're going to get serious here. We're going to go into a 3-level dumbbell squat if you choose. So I'm going to show you with the dumbbell first. So same thing. You're going to squeeze it in. A kettlebell will work. You're going to get your squat stance a little bit wider, toes pointed out a little bit more. And we're going to do 3 levels and pause at each level. So it goes 1, 2, 3. Big exhale and push and drive all the way up. 1, 2, 3. Push. 1, 2, 3. Push. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to get rid of my weight and just show you how it's going to look. The same thing. Maybe my palms are together and up. So 1, 2, 3. Pushing your feet all the way into the ground as you drive up with a big exhale. Ooh, looking good. Come on, we got 7 seconds. You got one more in ya. Come on, I know I can do one more. I was just teasing. And push. Whew, shake it out. Not so bad. All right, bent over row. We're gonna do the opposite. So, feet athletic stance. We're gonna hinge from the waist. You're going to have your arms just dangled and relaxed. You're gonna set your shoulders by pulling them back. Your core is nice and strong, your back strong and in neutral. You're gonna start up here. You're gonna row your arms right straight back, kind of like you're putting something in your pocket. But like I said, I'm dreaming about going somewhere hot. So I'm pulling up my suitcase. And then you're gonna release one arm, squeeze it back up. Release, squeeze it back up. If you don't have a dumbbell, it's totally fine to just stay here. I just want you to really think about keeping your core engaged, lengthening your hamstrings, and pulling those shoulder blades back. One more. And now we're gonna switch to 20 seconds. We're gonna do some Tabata that way. So we're gonna grab our weights. We're doing the same thing. We're doing a bent over row. So we're gonna hinge at the waist, pull them up top. We're gonna alternate it. So it goes down and squeeze. Looks good. So Tabata is 20 seconds of work, 10-second rest. So I'm doing you a favor. This is way easier than 30 seconds. So I know you can finish strong. Come on.
3.
Come on, one more.
1.
Woo, and standing up. We're gonna do that one more time, and then we're gonna switch into some lunges. All right, are you ready? So we're hinging from the hip, pulling them up, go down, squeeze. If you're feeling real fine today, you can go both down and come back up. So you're starting up by the pockets of your pants, and then you're going down with both.
3.
Squeeze.
2,
one more.
1.
Woo, rest.
Cycle 2.
All right, we're gonna go into a lunge. Remember, we're like puppets on the lunge. 1 foot back, we're gonna stay on the same side, hands on the waist, so you're gonna get it ready for your suitcase. Down and up. Maybe that you're a little bit warmer, your range of motion is gonna get a little bit lower. How low can you go? That's comfortable enough for you, being safe. Okay, safety is always most important.
2, 1.
Woo.
Rest.
We're alternating legs, and then the next round, we're gonna have dumbbells or weights if you have. So let's set up, watching our line of our knee with our ankle. You got your little suitcase, pulling up and down. Or maybe you're needing extra balance and you have a chair here still. That's fine. Your legs are on a train track still. Okay, so they're staggered, they're not on a tightrope. Whew, how's those legs?
3,
Burning?
1.
Whew.
Rest.
All right, if you're ready and you want to add a dumbbell, pick it up. Same thing, lunging. Starting back at your first leg.
Prepare.
Ready?
And work.
Here we go, down and up. So the weight just stays beside you. Exhale as you come up. As your weight gets a little bit heavier, you're gonna slow down a little bit. So you have good form. Here we go. Push.
3, 2,
Whew.
rest.
Feeling good.
Complete.
One more, I promise. One more. Here we go. Step back.
Prepare.
Check our form.
And
Work. Come on. Woo, we're just about there. Push. Push into that heel. You're doing great. Oh, take a break if you need up at the top, and then back into it. Weight is going down, not forward.
2.
Whew. Good job.
Cycle 6 complete.
You have 2 more cycles. We're gonna do a jumping jack with a turn. Looks like this, jump, turn, jump, turn. Okay, you can go, here's your modification, turn. 1, 2, turn. 1, 2, turn, or jump, turn, jump. Looks good.
3, 2, 1.
Whew.
Rest.
One more and you get a minute rest.
Complete.
Water breaks coming up. You got this. Jumping jacks, here we go. Are you modifying?
And
Or are you full jumping jack? Looks good. Push through, push through. You're just about there. Stay with me.
3,
You got this.
2, 1.
Whew.
Tabata 1.
Get your water. You deserve it.
For 1 minute.
All right. Whew, get your breath. You're working hard. You are strong. We can do this. All right, we're going to go into a staggered stance. Deadlift. Okay, so if you want to use weights again, no big deal. You can do that. So how you do set up for this is you have a staggered stance and your knees are still in line. We're going to hinge from the waist and you're going to go as low as you can. So if this is as far as you can comfortably go, just to your knees, then you pop back up. Low and up. As you go down, you inhale, then you exhale. Maybe you can go a little bit farther today. You're gonna feel that a little bit more in your hamstrings. You go as low as your body can comfortably go. Looks good. Are you ready? We're not working yet.
2, 1.
Here we go.
Rest. Cycle 1
Ooh,
complete.
take a break. So we're gonna switch stances if you already did a little bit. So we know how. You can have your back leg
And work.
up on your toe if you want for even more of a stretch in that front leg hamstring. So as you go down, you look in front of you, then you come all the way up, straighten up, and look at me. Looks good.
3, 2, 1. Rest. Cycle
Perfect.
2.
All right, back to the first leg. Staggered stance, up on the toe. We're going down as low as you can go.
And
Hinging at the waist. Come back up. Come all the way up. Squeezing those hamstrings and glutes. Push through, looks good. Perfect. Come on, you're just about there.
3, 2, 1.
Woo.
Rest. Cycle 3.
One more time on the other side. Line them up. And then we're switching our move. You got this.
Prepare and work.
For a hinge. Come up. Down and up. So inhale, big exhale. Lifting your cores nice and tight. Shoulders are down. Looks good.
2, 1. Rest. Cycle
Woo,
4
looks
complete.
good. All right, we're gonna take it to another balance movement. So you can choose to do a clamshell where your foot is open and you're just gonna open and close. If that is a little too easy for you, you can pick it up and you're gonna open and close. Keeping our balance. Rotating and opening up our hips.
2, 1.
1.
Rest.
Looks
Cycle
good,
5.
other side. So same thing. You're gonna stick to your clamshell, your toe is up, and you're just gonna open and close.
Prepare
Your hips
and
and your
work.
shoulders stay centered. I'm gonna go up. Here we go. Looks good. So we really have to engage our core here. Really, our muscle that we're standing on is engaged. Maybe a little shaky. That's okay, we're just about there. Open.
2, 1. Rest.
Rest.
Cycle 6 complete.
One more each side, and then we're gonna do a little cardio blitz. Cool down, and you're all done for the day. Here we go. Ready? Are you doing clamshell or all the way up? Here we go. Open and close. Whoops. Regain that balance. Find a spot on the floor to look at. That's gonna help you keep your balance. Your shoulders are nice and relaxed. Core is engaged. Push. Open that leg.
1.
Looks good.
Cycle 7 complete.
Last leg. Here we go. Your rest and water's coming up before our cardio. Ready? We're coming up.
And
Set.
work.
Open and close. Nice and tall. It's really important to have good balance, especially with our crazy weather lately and all this ice. Keep going.
3,
Looks good.
2, 1.
One. All right, if you need water, get your water because we got one more to bat around of some cardio. You're gonna choose the level you want. I'll show you some modifications and I'll show you how to amp it up. All right, get your sip of water. Here we go.
Work.
All right, we're gonna start with an out, out, in, out, out, in, out, out, in. If you're modifying, you're stepping. When you're stepping though, I want you to get as low as you can. Otherwise, you're picking up the pace. We're gonna get our heart rates up. Come on, we're gonna finish real strong. Rest.
Cycle 1.
Same thing, here we go. Are you ready? Pick your level. Are you stepping out? Or are you going fast? Legs are bent.
Work.
Out, out, in. Come on. You got this. You made it this far. You might as well finish strong. Let's go, let's go. Come on. Go, go, go. Don't stop. I know you want to, but you're not going to. Let's do this.
2, 1.
Whew.
Cycle
All right, this is your favorite, I promise. Mountain climbers. If you want to do it on an incline, go for it. Otherwise, join me on the floor.
And
Spread out those fingers. Pull up your legs. Looks good. Our core's nice and tight. We have a neutral spine. Head's not hanging down. You're just about there. Come on.
3, 2, 1.
Whew.
Cycle
Rest.
complete.
Woo. All right, I'm going to show you the modified version if you're on the floor too. We're going to go down, and we're going to slow it down and just toe it in. Looks good. So you could be doing this with an incline. You could be doing it nice and slow. Still working so many muscles. Making sure your wrists are in line with your shoulders. Push your weight back on your toes
Cycle
and
4
rest.
complete.
Woo, that was great. All right, we're just about there. All right, we're gonna skip it out.
Prepare.
Are you ready?
Work.
Get your skipping rope. So, you can just take out the hop, okay? Or you go as high and as fast as you want. Get those arms turning. If you're really feeling funky, you can even do a high knee.
2,
You choose.
rest.
Woo.
Cycle 5 complete.
One more. Here we go. Come on, think strong thoughts. You got this. We can do hard things.
Prepare.
Let's do this. Skip. Looks great. Come on, finish with me. Woo, come. You can do it.
3,
I believe in you. Let's do this.
1.
How's that
Cycle
feel?
6 complete.
All right, we're ending in a plank. We're gonna go up on our elbows, down, shoulder width apart,
And
pushing down into the ground, popping your legs up, push back into your heels, and just hold. If you choose, you can put your knees down and hold it here. that level is a little easier. You choose what you feel is most comfortable for you today.
1.
Whew, go back.
Cycle 7. Complete.
Sit up, we're gonna do one more 20 seconds, that's it. So same thing. I'm gonna show you the next plank version is up
Work.
on your hands. So I just showed you 3 versions. Now remember, you wanna put your weight into your toes, into the heels. Keep everything nice and tight. Looks good.
2, 1. Rest. Tabata
Whew.
4. Complete.
Step your
Recover
feet
for 2
in.
minutes.
Keep your head above your heart, and when you're ready to stand up, bring it down. Great job. We are ready for a cool down. You worked so hard. Stick with me. It's so important for our recovery that we cool down properly. Get some water, get our heart rates down. You did it. Thanks for sticking with us. Let's finish off with a good cool down. All right, we're just gonna take our arms nice and slow. That was great work. So remember, if you think you could be a little bit more challenged and you have weights at home, bring those weights along next time and we'll give you a little bit more of a challenge. Otherwise, just stick with us. We're gonna take a big circles. Oh, that feels great. Opening it up, we're gonna take one arm across. Bring your shoulders away from your ears, nice and relaxed. Got your workout done for the day. Ooh, good job. And switch to the other side. Ooh, how's everybody's legs feeling at home? Mine are a little bit shaky today. That's good. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna still work on our balance. We're gonna go up, we're gonna open our hips, come back and down. Up, open. Doing the same thing on the same leg. One more time, 4 on each leg. Ooh, it's really important for us to work our balance. Other side. Here we go. Remember, you lift your leg as high as you comfortably can. Good. 2 more.
Get ready for Tabata 5.
Oh, look at that. We have an extra Tabata today. I'm just kidding. There. We'll switch that up for us. All right. So you're gonna take one leg back into a runner's lunge. You're gonna lean into it and you're gonna straighten up nice and tall. Pull your shoulders back. If you feel pretty comfortable here, you can put one hand on your leg and open it up and rotate back. Ah, that feels good. And you can come back to the front. You can take it down to your knee. You're gonna flatten out that back toe so it's nice and comfortable. You're gonna come down and put your hands right down beside you, shoulder width apart. And you're gonna just take that stretch a little bit deeper. Looks good. And from here, you're gonna rock backwards. And now you're not pulling your head down. You're gonna try and lower your chest as the stretch comfortably feels for you. Looks good. You're gonna take your front leg back and you're gonna go forward into a downward dog. Breathing in, looks good. And you're gonna take the opposite leg forward and you're gonna step up, push yourself up, pushing your hips, same thing on the other side. So you're gonna open up your chest, turn to the other side, looking back if you can. Back to the front. We're gonna go down to the ground. So we're stretching our leg a little bit deeper. Our back leg goes down onto the knee. The foot flattens out. Feel that stretch. So when you're in this position, you always want to make sure that your knee is in line with your ankle. Okay? You're gonna lean back, pulling your chest down a little bit. Looking good. That front leg goes back. One more time for a downward dog. You're gonna walk your feet up and go up. And if you have a chair here, you can lean onto your chair. Otherwise, you can put your arm out. You're gonna give a stretch. You're gonna grab onto the laces of your shoes. Looks good. Relaxing our shoulders, getting our breath back down. That feels great. The same foot that you're holding is going to go forward, and you're going to sit back into a hamstring stretch, relaxing our upper body. Same thing on the other side. So arm out for balance, grabbing our laces, nice and tall. Looks great. That leg toe goes up, sitting back. Now remember, if you need a little bit more of a stretch than this, I encourage you to do that. Drink lots of water and back up, open up, and we're all done. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.